EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Pitts is the man in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. Feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Allen gonna throw to get things going. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Allen. That one finds Chase. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. On first down, it's Allen. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first and 10, it's Allen. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Again, it's Allen to the air. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. One of the tight ends motions right. On third down, it's Allen. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. The Falcons offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That one complete to Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Pitts is the man in motion. Burrow now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Pitts is the man in motion. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Allen. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The Lions offense going to take over just before the half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
With the score, Lions 6, Falcons 3.
1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now Allen on 1st down. Second down and 3. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Allen on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Allen going to throw again. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On On-the-return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. getting late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hill brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. Now Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll drop to throw.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Burrow here on 2nd down. To the right, that's Pitts.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, he's got London. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Atlanta.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here we go. One final play. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Lions. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal. That's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They send a man in motion. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Fred Warner. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Moore with a return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And it's a nice little chunk here. 6 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. Finds his man Chase. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. It's Allen out of the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Again, Allen to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looks like the Lions going with a dime set here. 3rd down. To the air again. Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They motion the slot man right. Allen gonna throw again. Got it, man. It's London. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They kick the running back in motion. To throw again, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Back to the air, Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They're set up at the 35 now. Mahomes on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 43. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to the air, Mahomes. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing again, Mahomes. St. Brown there to bring it in. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
This one's taken in by Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4. Again, Mahomes to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
The success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Pitts. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Pitts brings it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Sending a receiver left. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He'll get this complete to Pitts. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down by Fred Warner.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flat.
Has it left side, Brock, with the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Staying with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Hill. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. For that one, an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Falcons will take over. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Now Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll get this one to Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Allen gonna throw again. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Again, Allen to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. Still one more in their pocket to use. First and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing from the gun here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
One final shot here. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And even getting skunked in that second half, Brock, the damage done in the first, enough to claim victory at the end. And, of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't recognize that stellar defensive effort in the second half that made this win possible. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.